let's see what I get out first. So obviously really important always for mountain is layers. So this is my nice warm layer that if I was sitting around for a long time, I'd definitely be wanting to put on. And I think something that's also really important to say is it's inside a dry bag, because it's pretty sad if you get to your warm layer and it's soaking wet because you've just had it loose in your bag and your bag wasn't as waterproof as you thought. So warm stuff.
I've actually got my warm jacket on just now, but I have a dry bag where it would be, and in there I've got like hats and gloves and a few extra bits as well to keep me nice and toasty. Then I've got waterproofs. I've got a waterproof jacket on, so I've got trousers in here, which even though it's not forecast to be raining today, are really handy even just as a windproof.
Don't forget obviously something to drink, but I think as it gets colder, one of the things that I really notice is that I find it difficult to drink cold water on a cold day, and it means you just don't end up drinking enough because your water gets colder and colder. So one of my sort of luxury items on autumn and winter hikes anyway is that I take my thermos bottle, which is a little bit heavier, but it's got lovely warm juice inside, and I'll happily drink all of this.
So starting with little bits, I guess, I've got a couple of head torches just so I don't get caught out on those early dark nights.
Very important. That's the first aid kit.
Yes.
Again in a dry bag so that it's not soggy when you come to use it. And you could, go on for hours about what should be in your first aid kit, but enough to patch yourself up a bit.
I prefer to carry a blizzard bag over a foil blanket just because I know it's going to be a bit toastier.
Shelter. So this is essentially a kind of very simple version of a tent where you can just take it out, throw it over yourself, sit inside, and you've immediately created a nice warm space that you can sit and have your lunch or deal with an incident if something's happened.
I've got a waterproof phone case because I want to make sure I look after my phone, and a power pack and charger so that if my phone is running out of battery but it's the way I would call for help or it's where my route is, I can make sure I can still access that information.
And then of course map and compass. That's really important to have. You can use your phone for navigation, which is a great way to navigate, but it's only one way to navigate, so it's good to have different systems because they can both fail. And map and compass and the ability to know how to use it is especially important as we go into the darker months of the year. And then the other thing that I have in the top of here is a little GPS. This is called a Garmin InReach, but there's lots of different types of this sort of thing. And it's just a little tracking device. And also it has this very exciting button on the side, which hopefully I never have to press. But if you do get into trouble, you can communicate without mobile phone signal. So even if you're in a remote place where there's no phone signal, having a device like this just means that you've got a bit of an extra tool in your toolbox to be able to contact people that you might need to.